Crown Royal is a blended Canadian whiskey owned by Diageo, which purchased it when the Seagram portfolio was dissolved in 2000. It is the top-selling Canadian whiskey in the United States. Origins: the reigning monarch King George Virgin Islands U.S., and his wife, Queen Elizabeth, visited Canada in 1939. Crown Royal was introduced that year by Samuel Bronfman, president of Seagram, as a tribute to the royal visit. It was available only in Canada until 1964. Production: today, Crown Royal is produced solely at the Crown Royal Distillery at Gimli, on the shores of Lake Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. It was also produced in Waterloo, Ontario, until the plant there closed in 1992. Daily production of Crown Royal uses 10,000 bushels of grain and requires 750,000 imperial gallons of water. The whiskey produced at the Manitoba distillery is stored in 2 million barrels, located in 46 warehouses over 5 acres of land. The whiskey is then blended and bottled in Amherstburg, Ontario. Brand variations: Crown Royal was introduced in 1939 and is the original version of the brand. It was available only in Canada until 1964. Crown Royal comes in a purple felt-like bag with a gold tasseled drawstring. Crown Royal Black was introduced in 2010, and is a darker, higher alcohol whiskey. Comes in a black felt-like bag. Crown Royal Reserve was introduced in 1992. The whiskies are aged for a longer period than the original. Crown Royal Reserve comes in a tan, velvet-like bag with coarse gold drawstrings. Crown Royal Extra was introduced in 2006. This limited release version is sold in numbered bottles and was originally made from the last batches of whiskey distilled at the now-closed Waterloo, Ontario, distillery. It now features whiskey from the also now-closed La Salle, Quebec, distillery. It received a 7 1/4 and 7 3/4 from Whiskey Magazine critics. The La Salle-based Crown Royal Extra features a blue color scheme to distinguish it from the red scheme of the original Waterloo-based version. Crown Royal Maple Finished was introduced in 2012. It is a blend of Crown Royal with maple flavor and comes in a brown felt-like bag. Crown Royal XO was introduced in January 2014. It is a blend of 50 whiskies that is then finished in cognac casks from the French Limousin forest. It is packaged in a bag with grey and gold embroidery accents. Crown Royal Regal Apple was introduced in November 2014. It is a blend of Crown Royal with apple flavor. Comes in a green felt-like bag. Crown Royal Northern Harvest Rye was introduced in May 2015, and is packaged in an off-white felt-like bag. Crown Royal Hand Selected Barrel was introduced in May 2015, and is a single-barrel rye that is produced from the brand Euro unregistered trademark S Coffee Rye Still, the only one of its kind in North America. Selected retailers will be able to purchase an entire cask to dispense to their customers. Crown Royal Monarch's 75th anniversary blend was created in 2014 to commemorate the 1939 royal visit and was prepared as a gift for the royal family. http://www.drinkspirits.com Review Crown Royal Monarch's 75th anniversary blends / former variations = Crown Royal Cask No. 16 was introduced late 2007. It was made from over 50 blended and individually aged whiskies in 12-year-old cognac barrels. These barrels were made of oak from the Limousin forest in France. The whiskies were designed to have a cognac type of finish with notes of rye, grain, and fruit. Cask No. 16 comes in a black felt-like bag embroidered with the logo and name Cask No. 16. This blend was discontinued in late 2012. Ratings: Crown Royal offerings have generally performed well at international spirit ratings competitions. For example, the basic Canadian whiskey was awarded a string of 5 gold medals at the San Francisco World Spirits competitions between 2005 and 2012. The Special Reserve received an Editor's Choice Gold Award from Whiskey Magazine and received ratings from 7 3/4 to 8 3/4 from 3 of the critics. Advertising. Among its advertising venues, Crown Royal advertises in various motorsports events and cars. Crown Royal sponsored the number 17 Ford of Matt Kenseth from 2010 to 2011, and has sponsored NASCAR Sprint Cup Series races since 2006. Crown Royal is a sponsor of the Grand American Road Racing Association's Rolex Sports Car Series. In 2010, Crown Royal also began sponsoring the number 60 Daytona prototype car of Michael Shank Racing in the Rolex Sports Car Series. From 2004 until 2006, Crown Royal was the title sponsor of the International Race of Champions. Crown Royal was a primary sponsor of the Washington International Horse Show for several years in the 1990s and since 1995 has sponsored the Crown Royal American Turf Stakes, a thoroughbred horse race run annually at Churchill Downs. References. External links: Crown Royal US website, Crown Royal Canadian website.